I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, please. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for what they lost.
So she's going to be going into custody today. Ms. Guerrero, she'll be remanded without bond. If you want to...
This entitled woman showed up in court today for violating her probation by driving, something she was clearly told not to do. She's facing up to 20 years for vehicle manslaughter, a charge that carries heavy weight because somebody lost their life due to her bad...
Let's pause right here. Vehicle manslaughter isn't just a traffic violation, it's a second-degree felony. In many states, that means up to 20 years behind bars. And the fact that she violated her probation by driving, that could completely tank any shot at leniency.
Bad decisions while under the influence. This case is just so heartbreaking for the victim who didn't make it. And it's very hard not to feel the weight of the consequences in this video. I mean, you would think somebody in her situation would be extra careful, but clearly that wasn't the case. Let me know in the comments. How long do you think she deserves for prison? For me, it's hard to even put a number on that when a life is taken, but let's go ahead and dive in and watch.
Did you catch that? The judge says she may not be leaving the courtroom today. That's courtroom speak for you're probably getting cuffed. You can almost feel the tension shift.
And we have an issue with your client, Ms. Guerrero. Your client was driving and vaping, and she's charged with intoxication manslaughter. I don't know what the conditions are, but she may not be leaving the courtroom today.
Okay.
It depends on what her conditions are.
Okay. Is there any way to set her up on a computer right now to talk to me in private?
Yes.
So I can find out what's going on?
Yes, I'm going to send you to breakout room number 1. All right. This is what the court has discovered from reviewing the filings. Yes, a motion was filed where this defendant was allowed to have the remote in-home monitor installed in the ignition interlock with an affidavit of non-driving. So she's not supposed to be driving because she's using it in-home. So what she has done is she's violated her conditions of bond. So she's driving and she's supposed to have, she's not supposed to be driving.
Okay. As far as I understand, I asked her about having a valid driver's license. I didn't ask her about the difference between the ignition interlock and the home handheld device. I'm sure that she would be more than amenable to have that ignition interlock placed on her vehicle. I do understand that there was an accident and her vehicle was...
Let me know in the comments, should someone already charged with intoxication manslaughter be allowed any leeway on driving? I mean, this is exactly why ignition interlock devices exist. No interlock plus caught driving equals major violation.
Not working, but maybe she has a new vehicle. I didn't get all those details, Your Honor.
All right, so that's what the court has, and that was dated on September 8, 2020. And the court doesn't have an order that's saying that she's going to be driving with ignition interlock. In my understanding, she doesn't have ignition interlock on her vehicle, and she should.
Okay.
So she's going to be going into custody today. She violated her conditions of bond. I can't have someone. And Ms. Smith, I don't take it as true that you committed an intoxication manslaughter, but you're charged with intoxication manslaughter. And one of your conditions was because your previous attorney came to me and informed me that you would not be driving. And so I allowed you to have the in-home monitoring device installed in lieu of ignition interlock if an affidavit of non-driving was provided. So you're driving and you don't have an ignition interlock. That's a problem. So you're going to be taken into custody today. Ms. Guerrero, she'll be remanded without bond. If you want to file a motion to have the court reconsider that or bring some more information to me, Ms. Guerrero, of course, the court will be more than willing to consider that. But for now, she is, I'm issuing a judge's warrant and she's going to be remanded.
Okay. Well, I'll visit with her tomorrow through the...
Whoa, do you see the change? A year later, and she looks completely different. Stress, substance abuse, reality setting in. Something's clearly taken a toll. Drop your theories below.
And I'll report back. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
If you guys didn't know, vehicle manslaughter basically means causing a death while driving recklessly or under the influence. I mean, this is no small charge. It can literally lead to decades behind bars. And as you can tell, this case is just deeply disturbing, and it gets worse knowing she went out driving again after probation explicitly said no. I mean, you would expect anybody on probation, especially for something this serious, to follow every rule to the letter until their case is resolved. But yet here we are. But we're about to jump ahead a year now, and it's clear something changed. Maybe drugs, stress, or something else, but this woman looks completely different. What do you guys think happened to her? Maybe, I think it was the drugs, but let me know what you guys think.
And are you Miss Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Smith, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on the count 2 charge of manslaughter and waiving counts 1, 3, and 4.
No objection.
All right, Ms. Smith, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're charged with the offense of manslaughter? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Judge, may I clarify one of my responses in response to your question about motions?
Yes.
I said that I hadn't filed anything. I'm not sure if Ms. Corley did, so I don't want to represent to the court because I think she may have filed some evidentiary motions. I did file some non-evidentiary motions, but I wanted to make sure that if Ms. Corley did, I didn't represent that there were none filed.
All right. And I can tell you from my review of the court's docket sheet that there was no motions that were heard.
Okay.
And there were some motions that were filed, but none that were heard.
I just didn't want to make any misrepresentation.
All right. So the court is finding you guilty of count 2. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
On behalf of my client, Judge, this is a case that was a tribal type case based upon the evidence that you reviewed. My client has made the decision to come in and accept responsibility for her portion in this accident that happened. She's extremely remorseful. She wants to get this behind her, and she wanted to say her apologies to the family that the area where this happened, the location was very dark, and she just didn't see that there was an accident in front of her. She has Graves' disease, and she's been pretty ill at the jail. So she's hoping that this time will pass, and hopefully that she can get her life back together. She was a home health care provider, and
This moment right here, you can hear the fear in her voice. But is it fear of what she did or fear of the consequences? That line between guilt and self-preservation gets blurry fast.
she did help a lot of people while she was out in the field.
All right. Anything from the state?
And we have victim impact.
All right. Anything you wish to say, Ms. Smith?
I'm sorry, please. I'm so scared. I'm so sorry for what they lost.
All right. Anything else from either side?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to follow your agreement. I'm going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison and give you credit for any time served. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this
6 years, that's the sentence. But think about this. A life was lost, a family devastated. Does 6 years behind bars equal justice? Or is that just the system doing what it can within limits? I want to hear your take.
is a plea bargain agreement because I followed your plea bargain agreement. And because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So, Ms. Smith, there's going to be a victim impact statement. What I can tell you is I know that sometimes emotions and tempers run high because in this court, we'll deal, as your counsel will tell you and the state will tell you, we're dealing with serious cases, major felonies. But I do require that everyone treats everybody with respect and kindness. So there's some persons who want to say something to you. Just listen, internalize it, okay?
6 years for vehicle manslaughter. Wow. I really couldn't find too many details on this case, and obviously I couldn't share the victim impact statement because it's private, but honestly, I'm just left speechless in this one. I mean, this woman blames the dark, but with all the evidence, it's clear she wasn't sober when she hit that other car. I mean, you can call it what you want, but I don't think she's taking 100% accountability in this one. And also, yeah, I just can't tell if she's genuinely sorry in this, or just realizing she's facing a long prison sentence now. This case really highlights how a single bad decision behind the wheel can change so many lives forever. And it really is a harsh reminder that driving isn't just about you, it's about everybody on the road. So yeah, guys, what do you think about the 6-year sentence? Do you think that's enough for taking a life, or does it fall short? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. I post daily. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.